And I am live. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Greetings. I want to speak. I'm going to be on here for like maybe a few minutes, not for long. I got to do some stuff. So I figured let me come on here for a minute. And because I think over the past few weeks, well, let me not start yet. Let me say hello. Let me say my hellos and highs and greetings and namastes and hope you're having an amazing day and that kind of. Let me make sure that you all can hear me too. Happy Saturday, Belizean. How you doing? Let me make sure you all can hear me. Can you all hear me? Sweet vibes. How you doing? I love the name. Sweet vibes. Sweet vibes. What's going on with y'all? I wanted to come on here and hey Kelly, Kim, Brian, Kim. I think I said it wrong. I can't really see the screen. Hey Miranda, how you doing? Natasha, how you all doing? Snow White, what's going on? Okay, from you. Hey Kia. So sweet vibes, how you doing? Peace and love. Chastity, how you doing? Vivian, how you doing? Hello, hello. Jackson, Mississippi. Okay. Well, thank you. I love you guys too. I love you guys too. I do a lot of coaching when it comes to relationships, dating, healing, you know, everything. A whole lot of some of everything. And part of what stops us big time, part of our bigger issues is we don't know the blockages that we have and how it affects us in dating. Hey Noella, we don't realize the kind of blockages that we have and how they affect us when it comes to dating. And what I want to talk about is not just certain blockages, but how our chakras. We don't understand. Lately we heard about chakras. It's an old. Hey Afreen, how you doing? We've been hearing about chakras but we don't know what the point of it is. We hear about third eye. You know what I mean? Like we heard about third eye. Tell me how you doing? And that's the most that we know. What's the third eye chakra? Oh, when you open your third eye, it's devilish, it's demonic. You see things because we don't know. We really don't know. And so we spend our life being blocked and not understanding how we are blocked. So I want to talk about. Hey Whitley, I want to talk about how when it comes to meeting people and connecting with people, when you have these block chakras, how they affect us from meeting actually quality or qualified people, or how it messes up when it comes to our perspective. Candy, how we doing? Hey Rhoda, Chantal, how we doing? So I want to talk about that because I think that's very important. That's one thing that blocks us. Now I meet a lot of clients, and one of my first questions that I ask all my clients, right? Hey Loretta, one of my first questions that I ask my clients is this: what's your favorite color? And they never understand, why do you ask that question? Why do you ask my favorite color? I'm talking about how this dating is going, how my relationship is going, and you are asking me about my favorite color. What does that have to do with anything? Saint, I made your shirt. I'll ship it out on Monday. Okay. So part of dating is understanding the behind the scenes, because a lot of us, our programs don't support our dating or our lifestyle. The program that we are running don't support um, our yes, exactly, Whitley, our dating. So, and I want to make a video on how important chakras are, or balancing your chakras are when it comes to meeting new people. Like for instance, right, your root chakra. If you have a root chakra off balance or imbalance, what happens? Uh, does anybody have a favorite color that's red? No problem, Saint. Does anybody have a favorite color that's red? Red is your favorite color. And hey, what's up, Morocco? How are you doing? You do, Vivian. Your favorite color is red. Stacy, welcome. Green for you. Well, a lot of times, if you have a favorite color that's red, a lot of times a lot of times that stems from your root chakra. Okay, that stems from your root. I'm talking about red right now. We'll get into the other colors as we continue. Okay, let's start with red. Okay, burgundy, dark pink, red. Okay, let's start with red. A lot of times, the people who has a fetish for red, who love red, who love wearing red, you realize that when you go to the grocery store, you might look at apples, you might look at strawberries, you might look at red grapes, you might look at all the red stuff that catches your eyes very quickly. Hey, Nez, happy Sabbath. Thank you. That red catches your attention very easily or very quickly because red colors, red cars, red is, if you look in your house, you might see things that was always red that you never realized that red was a huge color in your life. And a lot of times, the way you date is affected by the red because red is security. Red is about your struggles. Red is about financial struggles. Red is about your relationship struggles. Red is about your security is not met. Red is about you not feeling secure or grounded within yourself. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Nikita. Red is about you not feeling stable. You are not in tune with nature. And a lot of times when you are financially not successful, when you are when you're in a place worry about your bills and worry about how the rent is going to get paid, understand red is going to come up a lot. And then when you have that that lack of abundance, right? When you experience that red, you're going to see some things happening to your body. Like for instance, when it's red, your lower back is going to affect you a lot of times, right? Sciatica is might take over your body, right? The way how you feel in your knees gonna just start hurting. Your joints are gonna hurt. Your pain in your body is gonna get bigger and bigger, right? Anxiety becomes very powerful, and so does depression. Understand, this will affect the way how you see a potential partner because when that chakra is off, right? When the chakra is off, you see the world differently. You see it based on survival. So the first man that comes with money, I don't care about the connection. I don't care about what he looks. I don't care about who he is. I don't care about his ethics. The biggest thing for you is security. Okay, red speaks on security. So the way how you date, the way how you look at people, the way how you expect from people is based on that chakra going a little berserk. So I'm telling you, if we have our chakras in balance or in balance, we look for different things in people. Like second thing, orange. Orange for the ladies who have been sexually abused, sexually molested, sexually, especially sexually, what's the word? Raped, sexually messed with, right? Especially at a young age. A lot of times that energy still stays in you. Now, this is so basically for a lot of my clients experience these chakras being blocked. And so I've developed a lot of information when it comes to these chakras. And when a lot of time when you've been sexually abused or physically abused, and when you have been abandoned and all these things as a child, your orange, that orange takes over. And the orange is your sacral chakra, right? It is that sacral chakra, meaning right above your private parts, below your navel, is that section right there, below your navel, above your sexual organs, right there. A lot of times when that is out, you're going to experience a lot of hip pains, right? A lot of times you're going to experience hip pains, sometimes right, sometimes left side. Sometimes you're going to feel lonely all the time. Sometimes you're going to experience a lot of emotional just misunderstanding. You're just emotional person, very emotional, very, very emotional, very agitated easily, very easily controlled based on your emotions. And because that chakra is over that spot where all your emotions just set, right? So when energy is stuck and it cannot keep going up and out of your heart, out of your crown chakra, what happens is settles in that place. So a lot of times you're gonna experience a lot of traumatic experiences. You're gonna have cysts in your ovaries. You're gonna have fibroids. You're gonna have a lot of guilt, like Miranda said, a lot of guilt. A lot of shame and all those things, and that's because your chakra is blocked. Now, a lot of times when you are dating, people will always find you sexy. That's it. They're gonna find you sexy. They're gonna find you physically attractive. Like you're gonna be very extremely physically, and you're gonna feel so annoyed because you don't understand, why do I keep attracting these damn men in my life that all they're talking about is how sexy I am, how sexy I look. I can't stand it. So you shut everybody off and you become very reclusive. You become, in that place by yourself where you feel alone, nobody understands you. And that's basically, that chakra is off balance. If you balance that chakra, you're going to see things differently, and you're going to counter that energy that you are giving off, that sexual energy. Because a lot of women ask me, Kirk, why does it seem like all men are just drawn to me for sex? And it's not true. It's just that chakra is overactive. That chakra makes and a lot of times, if you don't realize, if a man is not drawn to you and physically attracted to you, you don't feel good. You're going to lead with it. You're going to give him that body. You're going to be open to give, because you're going to wonder, why don't you want to sleep with me? That's weird, right? So that energy needs to be, so you're going to look for a man who doesn't want you for sex. And because if you bring up sex too fast, you're going to, I'm so turned off, which is, and I'm telling you, that chakra, the way how you see yourself, the way how you feel about yourself is just different. So dating will be a big burden for you. It will be a big burden for you. Okay. So yes. So understand. So that color is orange. A lot of people, orange is my favorite color. Or sometimes you just find yourself loving oranges and even pineapples, or even pumpkins, and just orange foods. And we don't even know why, right? Drawn to orange colors. When the sky looks orange, oh my God, it's so beautiful. So look for the color orange. The next one is your yellow, right? The next one is your yellow. When the solar plexus chakra is off balance, a lot of times you're gonna feel so not confident, right? Hey, Creole Fire, how are you doing? You're gonna feel, your self-esteem is gonna be messed up. How you look at yourself, it won't be powerful. How you look at yourself will be very insecure. Sometimes you won't be able to experience being sure. Sometimes your willpower is gonna be weak. You can't focus, right? You lack focus. You're gonna start a lot of things, a lot of businesses, and a lot of goals, but you always stop in the middle of them. You know what I mean? Like you're gonna feel like, I can't stay focused. I can't hold a thought in my mind for a while. I don't know what's wrong. You're gonna also experience a lot of stomach aches, stomach cramping, bloated, constipation. You're gonna experience just those pains in your abdomen. Indigestion gonna happen a whole lot. Everything that you eat, your stomach is very sensitive to every damn thing. So understand that right there, your chakra is off balance, and how you're gonna date will be different. How you're gonna date, that man is gonna have to keep telling you, or the woman who's, they're gonna have to use that word of affirmation, like that love language, keep affirming to you of how beautiful you are, telling you, giving you all these compliments, because you're going to need it. And if he doesn't do it to you, you don't feel like he's attracted to you, right? You're going to feel like he's not attracted to you, like he's not drawn to you. So a lot of times, how you're going to look at a partner or a potential partner is going to be based on that chakra going out, who you think you are. So we have to understand, and this is my point, based on these chakra imbalances, it's creating extra pain in how we date. It's creating extra, issues in how we date, because we are perceiving everything as a threat. All right. Thank you, Afreen. Always wisdom. Thank you, Belizean. You said fears of one ability, self-sabotage. Yes, self-sabotage and fear of one's ability. So if you have this malfunction in that solar plexus chakra, you're going to experience, like someone said, a self-sabotage. Everybody's going to cheat. Everybody's going to lie. You're just going to mess it up for yourself. Again, the yellow represents the sun, how powerful you are, how much you shine. And if you're not shining, if you ain't shining, what's up? I am Queen. How you doing, Queen Patricia? If you're not shining, you're going to have issues. So a lot of times you feel insecure. A man gotta do this for me. A man gotta be able to stimulate me. A woman gotta be able to, and then you want somebody to build your confidence. They, ain't nobody, this is your job. This is your duty to go inside of you and fix what's broken. The next is green. The next is green, your heart. Anybody favorite color is green? I'm just talking about green. Anybody favorite color is green here? Green stands out. Look around your house. Look at your car. Look at the foods that you eat. Green apples and green grapes and green and wear green clothes and green shoes. And you just, that's your heart. Thank you, Elizabeth. That's your heart. A lot of times you will shift to different colors like green when you have a heartbreak, when you have straight up disappointment in someone, when you have issues with forgiveness, issues with love, issues with trust. Look at green and see how much you trust. If one of your favorite colors is green, if you love green so much, and a lot of times it's not just the negative part, it's love too. So it's both sides. But a lot of times understand that human beings do not have favorite colors. There is no such thing as favorite colors. There are colors that we are drawn to. They are colors that we are drawn to based on our subconscious. Whatever is broken in us or whatever is strong in us, we are subconsciously drawn to the energy of each color. All colors are is energy. And based on the colors that we are drawn to is a lot of times the energy that we needing. Like if you go to the grocery store and you see that fruit just stand out looking beautiful, get it. Because a lot of times you need it from the fruit. You need the nutrients from the fruit. And this is why the creator created all these beautiful colors in their fruits. Hey, my last day, how you doing? So a lot of, the creator have all these colorful foods. And these colorful foods feed us that certain energy because it's what we need. We lack these things. So when you go to the grocery store and you realize this is what I'm drawn to, but I don't really like it, but I'm drawn to it. It looks so, get it. I don't care if you like it or not. I don't care whether you like it or not. It's irrelevant. Whether you like the taste or not, if you are drawn to it, eat it because it gives you that energy that you need. So understand. So green. So we still on green. Green is love. A lot of times you've been heartbroken. A lot of times you can't trust. And when that color is love, everybody that you meet, you will have issues trusting their words. You would have issues trusting what they say, and you will think that its problem is them. The problem is not everybody. The problem is you. You have a blockage. Hey, Lisa, your energy is not going up. So energy is stopped. So now your heart is completely not closed, but it's malfunctioning. Your discernment skills sucks. This is how you know when your heart is out. You can't. It's hard to discern energies. Sometimes you have respiratory issues. Sometimes you have chest pain. Sometimes you have that breast cancer stuff, that cancer around this area. You have that strong. You have the pressure on your chest. Your upper back is in pain. And a lot of times you don't understand. You have low or high blood pressure. That's all your heart chakra. And we don't realize that if you want to fix that, you have to start loving and you have to start trusting. So many times you look at everybody else and think it's all men, it's all women. No, the problem is trust is not happening within you. Trust is not happening within you. Trust is not working. That means if you don't trust nobody, your heart is malfunctioning. If you don't love nothing, your heart is malfunctioning. If you're missing empathy and sympathy and all those things, gratitude, your heart is not really, So we gotta do some heart. So that affects us when it comes to dating. It makes it extra hard because now somebody gotta prove to you that they love you. Have you ever been told when somebody gotta, like if somebody gotta give you a compliment and you can't take compliments? You think that they want something more. You think that they're looking for something more when they give you a compliment and you don't know how to take it. You don't know what to say. You feel awkward. Your heart. Searching for love instead of giving love. So understand, yeah, and even when you find love, you won't recognize love because you won't feel deserving of it. You won't trust it. You don't trust it. You feel weird when it comes to love. You think love, when your heart chakra is messed up, you think love is a huge deal. because it's hard to come across. And that's because your heart is not firing properly. So understand, when that chakra is messed up, when a chakra is malfunctioning, understand it makes it hard for you to date. Listen, a lot of these dating problems is not what we think. Can somebody say amen? A lot of these dating issues is not about what we think. I mean, it's not about people. It's not about the dating pool is crappy. It's not about everybody out there don't want you. It's about you, how you perceive people. So I need you all to understand sometimes it is not everybody else, it's you. Let's go up to blue. Whose favorite color is blue? Who has a blue color? Whose favorite color? Miranda said teal. Is teal a mix of green and blue, right? Is that, I don't know them colors, right? Because I'm a man. I don't know those mid inside fuchsia and teal. I don't know these things. School taught us that if I paid attention in school. Yeah, right. Teal is what? Teal is, I don't know what teal is, Miranda, but blue. You will find a lot of times blue gonna represent the way you speak, the way you express yourself. Sometimes you scared to speak. Sometimes you don't want to speak your mind. Sometimes you feel every time you speak, nobody hears you. Sometimes when you speak, you think that you're not listening. I mean, like nobody cares about what you say. Sometimes when you speak, you feel like you don't even trust what you are saying. Blue represent the way how you express yourself, and a lot of us, the way how we express ourselves, we is over the damn thing. Is just too much. You talk and you use extreme. You use so much words just because you feel misunderstood. Listen, the way you speak sometimes, you speak so much. Have you ever, for the ones whose color is blue, do you realize the way how you speak? Do you realize how you lack, hey Jamisha, how you lack tact? How you lack the way how, you, and then you will think some, blues usually things like this. Well, I just say it, and however they take it, I'm just blunt. And that's the imbalance of your throat chakra is messed up. So communication is a big deal, but however, a lot of times the communication that we think just ain't working because the man or woman that you meet, if they don't communicate the way that you think, you're gonna say, I can't do it. Even though your stuff that's off, you expect them to speak as much as you want to speak. Sometimes your stuff is overactive. You want to speak every minute. You want to over explain yourself. You want to speak. Hey, Oshine. And when somebody can't keep up with you, I knew it. Just, I don't want to talk to you then because you can't. I called you, you didn't answer. A lot of times we are effing up our own relationships and not even know because it's caused by our imbalances. Sometimes you be in relationships where you were being abused and you don't want to speak up for yourself anymore because every time you spoke, they gaslit you. Every time you spoke, they made you feel irrelevant. So you have swallowed your words. And when you're in those type of relationships, what happens? You start to realize that you start to gain weight. Right? You start to realize that you have thyroid issues. You start to realize that your hormone level becomes weird. Your thyroid is messed up. Your throat is always sore. You always having strip throat. I mean, strip throat and stuff. Your throat is always, there's something in there. Why? Your color is blue. Blue is magnified in your conscious reality, in your subconscious mind. And that blue will F with you because now you don't even, nobody want to hear me anyways. Nobody want to listen to me. Nobody, understand. Have you, for the people whose color is blue, okay, I mean, negative self-talk, facts, Miranda. Let me ask you a question. For the people whose color is blue, hey, Cynthia, for the people whose color is blue, do you a lot of times feel like you are misunderstood? It's meaning for, I ain't got to those colors yet, Desireen, but that could mean different things. Right? For the ones whose favorite color is blue, do you feel sometimes you misunderstood? Do you feel it's like sometimes like nobody listens to you? You feel unheard? That F's up you in relationships. So even if you're dating somebody, or even if you're with somebody, you will never think that they listen to you for real. You start to think that give me a second. Oh well. This don't feel right. Yeah. You will start to think that nobody, you're not even paying attention to me. You're not even hearing what I'm saying. I don't know why I keep talking to you. You don't care. And you got to over explain. Understand, please, 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 please understand that you are messing up your relationships because of your blockages, your unknown blockages. Now I see some purple was in here. Purple. Purple. Who's purple? Purple. Purple is a lot. A lot of purple. I see people putting up purple since they started with red. Who's purple? Put your hands up. Pop, pop, pop. See? Jamisha, purple. Shine said, me, purple. Purple, purple, purple. Purple, purple. Now, a lot of times, purple, a lot of times, say my piece, I'll be taking this issue. Right, Miranda? A lot of times, people who are drawn to purple, now, it's not everybody. People who are drawn to purple, a lot of times grew up without either a father or a mother in their home. A lot of times, the women who grew up with purple, the fathers were missing. Now, tell me if you are purple and that makes sense, let me know. If you are purple and that makes sense, let me know. If your favorite color is purple and you grew up in a home with no fathers and you were seeking that validation, you were seeking that connection, let me know. Yeah? You see, a lot of times, like I said, these colors, you don't have a favorite color. You have a subconscious situation that you have been dealing with for years, but nobody ever taught us this. Everything, when you talk about dating, when you talk about life, when you talk about this, everything connects. When you talk about sicknesses, health, everything connects. Nothing is random in this world. Nothing is random. Nothing had Nothing happens in a random place in this world. And I'm so thankful that I had these trainings over the years to realize whatever happened to me, if I adjust my thoughts or my thinking or my feeling, it changes everything. Just adjusting. Listen, if you all want to know, drawn to black and bad clothes, home decor. My father was there, but I watched him break my mom's bones. Not sure if that counts. That counts. That I'm telling you, because a lot of times purple is the color of connection. And a lot of times you might realize, hey Amanda, you might realize that you have a problem connecting with people. Does How true is that for anyone? You will have a problem connecting with people, especially with opposite genders. Sometimes you can't connect with people even in your gender. You think everybody is just fake. And it is so, right? Everybody is just fake. Ain't no real people these days. Everybody, purple is your color because you lack connection. Exactly, Jamisha. You lack connection. So I'm telling you, if you are dating and purple is your color, I will tell you fix it because you have been lying to yourself for many years. You might actually have been meeting great people, but since you have a blockage and you're not seeing the truth, you think you can't connect to them. You think, oh, we don't feel nothing. I don't have nothing for you. I can't even connect to you. I feel nothing because you have a blockage. Does that make sense now? Do you see the importance of having this information? During me speaking, people can focus suddenly to others without letting me finish. So I finished talking. Yeah, you know what though? Not yeah. That's actually um, normal for many people, especially whose color is blue. My son's favorite color is purple, and there's no father in the home. I'm telling you, it starts at an early age. These colors are in our subconscious mind. They're ingrained in the subconscious mind at an early age. You're always skeptical because connection is your blockage. Listen, if you want to connect, if you see, this is why when I do dating coaching, when I coach my clients, I don't just coach in dating, I coach all the way in. I go all the way back. I go all the way back to your subconscious. I connect you to things that you have. It's so much things that affect the way how we date. It's so much things affect the way how you see and you perceive people and perceive relationships and perceive love and perceive because a lot of times now I see black a lot of times. I see black. My favorite color is black. Black is not really one of the colors. Black a lot of times If your favorite color is black, all you wear is black. No, this is not all the time. This is a lot of times. If one of your favorite color, because black has different meaning, but a lot of times people whose color is black, look and see how. Have you ever been told, for the ones whose color is black, have you ever been told that you don't have a personality? Have you ever been told that you're a little dull? Have you ever been told that you just you need a person, like you need a like have you ever been told that you're not colorful? Yeah, April, I've been talking. Red was the first one. Have you ever been told that you just don't, you just need to add some colors in your life? And emotionally, a lot of times you are missing. Emotionally, a lot of times you are missing because them colors is how you paint the world. But when your color is black, it's very hard to paint anything in this world with one color. So a lot of times you have to understand black represents the absence, or it consumes every energy, every color. So a lot of times what you reflect is nothing. What about the woman who grew up without a woman in their home? That's see, it's not that simple. It's not that simple. If a woman grew up without a woman in the home, it's not that simple because based on how you viewed it, I grew up without a father in my home, but my color is not purple. But it's about how you view certain things. Remember, how you view something is what leaves the mark because there's nothing that's anything. It's about how you perceive it. Nothing is unclean unto itself. I love when the scriptures taught us that nothing in itself is unclean. But for those who think it is, or for if you perceive something is unclean, then it becomes unclean to you. I don't have a color. I wear every single color. I'm drawn to every different color. I wear pink, purple, blue, red. I love. It's not a love thing. I am just open. But then again, I teach people how to open their chakras. So my stuff is perfectly is working balanced. So I'm drawn to every color all the time. I don't have a favorite color. It's just, to me, it's just color. Based on how you feel, you're gonna see what you pick. It's gonna be coming to you. You know what I'm saying? Based on how you feel, based on your emotions, based on how you wake up, you're gonna see. Oh, I'm focused on purple. But if you can focus on what you think when you're wearing these colors, if you see the kind of thoughts that come to your mind, listen, you have to be aware. When you have these colors on, when you have these colors on, when you have these colors on, when you eating these color food, think about the thoughts that's in your mind in that moment, and you will see how much it makes a difference. Listen, a lot of us are dating, a lot of us are meeting people, a lot of us want love, a lot of us want all these things, but based on the way how we are blocked, we cannot get it. We cannot perceive it properly. We are perceiving it blocked. We are perceiving it in a blocked way, so we don't know the truth. See, some of us don't know the truth yet. Car black on black, but got always in between. See what I'm saying? So understand, man, a lot of times we've been effing this up. We've been effing this up a lot. We've been effing up. We've been messing up our own dating. Because the truth is, there's so much people out there. But this is very important to understand, man. If your color is red, a lot of times your biggest need is security. Your biggest need is to be secure. Your biggest need. Hey, Kathy, your biggest need is survival. Your biggest need is finances. Your biggest need is relationship. Your biggest need is having a roof over your head. That is the red. And a lot of times, if you grew up when your mother and your father always broke and poor and you can't afford this, that is what you look at when it comes to a man or woman. So your first thing that you look for in a man or woman is that provision. You got to be able to provide. Thank you, Saint. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You see what I'm saying? So you got to be able to, if you can't provide, I don't care how kind you are. I don't care how nice you are, because my first need is providing. Does that make sense? Orange. If your stuff is orange and you have thyroid, I mean, not thyroid. If you have, issues in your, you have cyst, or you have hip pains, and, you're being molested or sexually abused and sexually this and sexually that. Sometimes you want to be touched. Sometimes you think everybody just wants you for sex. Sometimes everybody just think I'm sexy. Everybody just want me for sex, and I can't stand it. So I feel secluded. So then you need a man who makes you feel so special. So he had to put in extra time and extra work just to make you feel. Yeah, Miranda. You know what I'm saying? So the man or woman that you choose, they're gonna make you feel, and you look for them for that feeling safe and feeling this and feeling that and feeling special, and you gotta always make you. And so a lot of times, man, oh my Lord, it's hell for you people. It's hell for folks that you're dating. Yellow, people gonna remind you how pretty you are. They're gonna compliment you every single day. They're gonna tell you and remind you that you're special. Your words of affirmation is your. Is there anybody who has yellow as their favorite color, but their love language is affirmation, compliments? You have to have compliments. They have to keep telling you how great you are, how kind and pretty you are, and how much they need you, and how important you are, and how much they want you on a consistently or a regular basis, is because that you need that from them, and they don't know that you are blocked. People don't study this type of education, so they have no idea. They just think that you are what clingy. They think that you are draining. They think that you are annoying, and then a lot of times that's how we fail in relationship. Yes, I help people unblock their chakras. That's a part of what I do. I offer those things, but I offer those things one-on-one. I offer those things one-on-one. So yellow is just basically your confidence, But let me tell you this: when you see this color right here, look at my hold on. I want you to look at my stuff. Let me know if y'all can hear me still. Okay, look at my stuff. You see them? See those colors? Let me explain to you. See those colors right there? These are the colors. This is your root, that red. This is your root. Sometimes you're drawn to some, orange, brass colors. This is your root right here. And if your root chakra is blocked, energy is not going up here, right? Because remember, energy travels from the ground up, right? From the root up, energy travels this way. So when your first chakra is blocked, you're gonna struggle with these other chakras. You're gonna struggle because energy is blocked here, so it's not moving really up. So when energy is trapped here, what happens? A lot of times you feel. Can I ask you a question, ladies? And be honest, or men, be honest. Do I always feel unsafe or unprotected? You feel like the world is just open to attack. You just feel like now somebody could hurt you or somebody could harm you. You don't feel safe. Anybody here? Yeah, Stacy? You feel unsafe. You feel not grounded, like something is missing. You probably have anxiety. You probably have depression. And you dwell in that energy. Right? So this right here is that part of that right there. Also, for those same people, your lower back is pressure. It's always a strain in your back. Always a strain. So if that makes sense, and that pressure is in your lower back, and your knees sometimes go out, and you never injured your damn knees. You don't understand what the hell is going on. Your knees are messed up. Your sciatica, you have pain in your entire body, your whole stuff. The way how you see the world is scary. So therefore, you're gonna be afraid of meeting men or women. You're gonna be afraid of dating because this is a part of this. You're gonna expect men to provide certain things. But I will tell you this right here. I'll tell you this right here. See this right here? A lot of you are green. A lot of people have green. A lot of people issues is green. And if your stuff is green and you're heartbroken, you haven't healed your heartbreak. If you're still in over your heartbreak, that person leaving you, and you still have resentment. See, because a lot of times, let me explain to you how this works, right? somebody breaks up with you, or somebody die, or somebody leave you. And what happened is that you try to protect yourself, right? You try to protect yourself because it hurts. So what you're going to do naturally, you're going to now create a bunch of walls, like a prison, around your heart to protect it. So there's a bunch of, like, it's like in a prison because you are trying to protect your heart. So you're going to create a bunch of barbed wire fences around here. It's closed. Here's the deal. When you close your heart, when you put them walls up, what happened? The anger, the resentment, the hatred, the bitterness, the pride, all those damn emotions, you keep it back in there because the walls, you can't let them out. And the longer those things stay in here, with them walls up, you begin to suffer. This is when heart attacks. This is when breast cancer. This is when, if you get hit by COVID, your respiratory issue gets bigger. Your breathing change, your blood pressure change, your upper back pain changes in this area. All up here would be hurting, and you don't understand what's going on. This right here is the most powerful one. If you can bring this into balance, this can assist you with these ones. But if this one is messed up too, Lord, it takes time. So a lot of times, this one is the most powerful one because, as you can see, this one is the center. It gives this power and it gives these three powers. So it can bring these three and these three into balance if you can bring this one. But a lot of us these days, a lot of us have been hurt. A lot of us have been depressed. A lot of us have been broken up with. A lot of us have been ghosted, and energy is gathered around here. Let me tell you this. When energy is gathered around here and this is blocked, understand, a lot of us who are in survival mode, like for instance, how we call this masculine energy? Well, I'm in survival, I'm in masculine energy. This is not masculine energy. That's survival mode. Because masculine don't do that. Masculine is not there's this energy that you all think you gotta do this and you gotta do that, and you feel lost and you feel confused and you gotta work too hard. That is not masculine energy. What that is survival energy. And a lot of times people on social media F with that information and tell you that you're masculine. That is not masculine because masculine is not toxic. The masculine energy, it is not toxic. So please don't bring that into the masculine world because we're not like this. I am not nothing to do. I don't feel that way on days. But I'm telling you, here's the deal with this right here. If you're in survival mode. Now, anybody, let me ask you a question. Does anybody get tired? Center of the heart and mind cohesion. It combines the upper and lower, the divine and the earthly. Yes. Facts. Now, let me ask you the question, right? Does anybody during the day, about 1 p.m., 2 p.m., noon, they be at work, but they get sleepy around that time every day? Every day, they are drained and tired and frustrated, and they just have no energy during that time of the day. Anybody? Does that make sense? Does anybody, whether they're at work or home, around noon, 1, 2 p.m., they are done. You need a nap, right? Like clockwork. That's you too, right? So listen, especially being in crowds. See, what happens is this one is closed for sure. Because, see, energy moves up. But these three are so connected that what happens, these are the survival mode. If energy is not going up anymore because this is off balance, this is unaligned, this is off alignment, what happens? Energy just recycles up and down, up and down, up and down. Energy is not going up, so just recycle it. Just recycle, and your heart don't get it. So it makes this work extra hard. So these are working extra hard to make up for the energy that's not flowing up. Understand, this These will make you suffer because energy is you're working extremely hard because you're supposed to work to go up and out. But if you have blockages up there too, it can't go up. Listen, how you see dating, how you see the world, how you see men, how you see women, how you see people, how you see the society, how you see love, how you see happiness, how you see peace. Oh Lord, listen, it is based on this. And listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. Can I be honest with you for a second? Because my phone about to die. Because I have to go for a second. I'm gonna just wake up. Can I be honest with you for a second? If I can be honest with you, I'll say this. A lot of times people don't want to teach us this, and they tell you that this is demonic. I don't get it. And a lot of people believe it. It's demonic. Don't believe in it. Well, I mean, it's up to you. But it's not demonic. It's just energy. We are all energy. The church gonna tell you don't believe in these things because the church don't understand. You all gotta be careful about what you place in your mind. See, the church tell you God is bringing you this, God is bringing you that. Don't worry. Let me tell you something, right? It is your job to balance yourself. It's just science, right, Twitter? It is your job to balance yourself. It is your job to bring balance to your life. And balance is having some understanding. See, if you don't want to understand certain things, you're gonna always live in a place where you're always, feeling insecure, and survival is gonna be very hard because you don't understand. And I'm telling you right now, it is very simple. You just gotta put in some time. So listen, my point of this making this video, it was to bring awareness, right? It was to bring awareness how dating, how relationship can be effed up very easily. I read somebody said this today, and somebody said this thing, and it sounds good to many people, right? It sounds good to a lot of people. Somebody said, "I want to be loved the way how I deserve to be loved," and it sounds good. Like, oh, Hercules, that's right, girl. And it sounded good. I want to be loved. Hey, Julia. I want to be loved. Thank you, Bree. I want to be loved. Yeah, Miranda Facts. I want to be loved. It's a plug your phone up. Denise, I want to be loved the way how I deserve to be loved. And it sounds real damn good. But when you look at it deeper, because social media will say some deep stuff. And you'll be like, oh, yeah, that's right. I deserve. Let me tell you why something. The way how you deserve. Let me ask you a question. Can I ask you a question? You know I ask questions, right? This is what I do. I ask questions. I ask them all the damn time, okay? I ask questions, and I think questions are very healthy. But let me ask you a question. Can you deserve my home? Yay, Miranda. That's what do you deserve my home? Do you deserve to live in my home? Do you deserve my car? Do you deserve something that somebody could give you? Or do you deserve what you get for yourself? Do you deserve my stuff or do you deserve your stuff? If you deserve something, then you are able to give it to yourself. But you cannot deserve something that I give you. You can't expect to deserve something from me because you don't know what I did to. Hey, what's up, IH? How are you doing? Hey, can I ask you a question? Another one? Does anybody know what you've been through? Does anybody know what you've been through to get to the place where you're at? Does anybody know what you've been through? Do you know what I've been through to get to this place? Anybody? Do I know what you've been through to get to where you're at? Can I even understand what you have been through? All the abuse, the neglect, the misunderstanding, the beatings, the licks, the lessons. Can I ever understand what you've been through? So how the hell can I deserve what you have? How can I deserve what you have? So I deserve the love. I deserve love. And it sounds good, right? I want to be loved the way I deserve. Then if you want to be loved the way you deserve, then who can do that for you? You. See, the problem is our heart is so blocked that you need excess amount of attention, excess amount of time, excess amount of things, excess amount of conversation, excess, and we need all these things just because we deserve it, but we refuse to give it to ourselves. Please kill that narrative, because you're making people feel obligated to give things to you that they can't even give to themselves because they don't have the time. Please bring balance to your life. I'm telling you right now, these things on social media sounds good. Don't they sound good? Don't they sound extremely good? But when you look at these things, they are very toxic. They are not real. They are lies. How do you deserve my love? You know what I had to do to get this love that I have? You know what I had to go through to get this? You know what I had to do to get what I have? I had to go to combat 5 times, right? I had to be shot and blown up. I had to be hurt, struck by lightning, came back, went through a divorce, and you telling me that you deserve what I have? Come on now. Morocco, thank you so much. Another bomb you are dropping here. I've never thought about it that way. Please do a webinar online content for the chakras and how to work on them. I will do that, Morocco. You are right. Thank you so much. Thank you for that. Thank you. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. And I will do that. Yeah. So I'm telling you, man. Listen, I'm telling you. We have to understand what you deserve. You have to be able to give to yourself. So imagine, right? Imagine. Let's say imagine this. And you know, I posted a video about me and my wife just the other day on YouTube. It was a video about me and my lady. It was yesterday. And you see how simple the conversation and the dialogue was going. You know, it was not and if you are didn't see it, go see it. She don't speak on camera. She don't talk on camera. She don't communicate on camera. She's not a camera person. She don't like video. She don't like being on nobody's camera. She don't like being on nobody's social media. She don't do social media. She don't post videos. She's one of them people who is completely behind the scenes. You will never really see her. You will never hear her. She will never be in the comments correcting nobody, telling nobody anything, because that's not who she is. But you know how it is to just understand that my job is to love me the way how I love me. But also she creates a space for me so I can do that. Her job is for her to love her the way how she's supposed to. But I help her create a space so that she's able to do that freely. Right? My job is to say, listen, you know what? And listen, I'll be honest with you. That woman is very decorated. She's a very decorated lady. In the military, 14 plus years, she reached every level before I did. Right? So she has been, but what I do is this. I promote her a space. Hey, you go to do what you got to do. I take care of the kids. You do what you do. I'll make sure the kids are good. You go on and do your career. I have this on that. Listen, I know I don't want to do it. I mean, I don't like being with them kids every day. But you take care of your business. I'll be in the back. See, love is this. I don't need it from you, but listen, I'll take it. If I fully invest in myself, I don't need that from you. If I fully invest in myself that much, I don't need as much from you because I am doing it already. So if you bring it, I'll take it. See, what happens in this? What happens in this? I'm not afraid of she leaving. So I will support her and I will make sure she's supported. I'll make sure I encourage her. Listen, I don't have to. Listen, here's the deal. Here's what we don't understand. I don't have to agree with what you want to do with your life. I don't have to agree with what you want to do. If you want to do this, listen, I'll encourage you. Hey, listen, you could do it. It's not my business to agree with what she should do, what she shouldn't do. It's not my business to be afraid that she might leave. It's not my business to, and if she, listen, it's my business to not hold you back. To push you as far as you want to go. It is my place to try to push you and encourage you. And if you need to be free of me to go farther, let it be. But I ain't going to be the one who say, hey, listen, that, you know, if you do this, you might lose me, or I might go, or I might lose you. So lose me, girl. Because at the end of the day, when you're on that deathbed, did you do all you wanted to do? Did you do all that you needed to do? Check yes or check no. If no, there's no excuses. And since I understand that, I encourage her. I'm doing what I want to do. Do what you want to do. Do what you want to do. So all these people talking about, I push him to be great and he left. Let the man leave in peace. If you're going to be with somebody, if you're going to have friends with somebody, if you're going to, be with somebody, help them achieve their goals. Encourage them. And if they don't want you no more, that is what it is. I posted that today sometime in words. Somebody like, that's parent love. No, that's not actually love. That's healthy. So I posted a video yesterday and it was flowing naturally. But what I provide for her, what I make sure I provide for her is a space where she can be. And you see how soft-spoken she is, right? Do you see how soft-spoken she is? She's very soft-spoken. So I had to learn when I speak to her, I can't raise my voice. I'm not supposed to raise my voice because raising my voice in that soft spoken, I had to learn. I had to learn how to communicate. I had a whole different way. I wasn't used to that type of woman. I wasn't used to that. I wasn't used to a soft spoken, little voice. I was not. It took me a while to understand this is her. This is her, and that's just what she is. So let me encourage her. Stay you. Don't change. Don't be nothing else. Stay you. I'm telling you, Miranda, I have to be like, no, don't change that. So let me speak to you with respect. Let me not assume that because you have a soft voice, you are weak. See, a lot of us, she's purple. Purple is a favorite color. A lot of us, man, we take advantage. Have you ever heard somebody say, he's too nice? It'll be posted, Lucy. He is too nice. No. When somebody is too nice, take them. She is Maria. Listen, let people leave them. Let them be nice. Please don't mess them up. Don't push them so that they stop being nice and they stop being mean because it's not fair. Leave people the way how you meet them. Leave them the way how you meet them. And if you can't handle that soft-spoken, that calm demeanor, leave because your ego sometimes is going to F with you. See, human being has this way of, if you can manipulate somebody and because they are soft and you will do it because the human thing in you is that human control factor. If you let people be, you will see how much people will love you just by you letting them be and love the way how they love. You have to understand. See, when I talk like this, people don't understand why do you talk like this? This is different. Because that's my life. And it's working. It has been working. It's been 10 years now. It's been working. And she has, listen, man, when I tell you, can I tell you all something else, please, without you all judging me? Can I be honest with y'all? I think my phone is about to die. I have 2 phones that's about to die. Can I tell you all something? You made it mean? Now, that's bad. I'm going to tell you all something. Some of y'all might misunderstand me, but that's okay. I understand. I would, if I were you, I probably would misunderstand me too. I'll be honest with you. You see that young lady that I met, that I called my lady? Her phone, Miranda. I ain't gonna lie. When I met her, she was nothing like that. She was nothing like that. When you say the word damaged goods, when you say damaged, that's what you saw. Damaged. I was damaged too, by the way. We were 2 damaged people. But when I tell you that when you like somebody, a lot of times people will say, I want to meet somebody who's already healed. Sometimes that's not what you meet. Sometimes that's not what you're going to get. Sometimes you have to learn how to work with what you have. Sometimes you have to learn to work with what you have. I'm telling you guys this for a reason. Hey, Susan, I'm telling you this for a reason. What I met 10 years ago was nothing like what you see right now. Everybody looked at it and said, oh, that's so nice. But it wasn't like that. It's when you begin to build, when you begin to have a vision, when you begin to understand, and when you begin to accept what a person is, no matter what they come with, when you begin to accept that fully, man, listen, growth happens. When judgment is removed, some of you, listen, one of the reasons why we don't get good relationship is because we want to meet people already built. And that's not what you're going to meet all the time. That's not what you're going to come across. We're going to meet some people that's currently effed up. I'm telling you, you're going to meet some people who are currently effed up in a place in their life where they are going through hell. It doesn't mean that they are bad people. They're just going through it. Become who she was meant to be. Yeah, I'm telling you, Miranda, you're going to meet some people who are in their life who's going to be messed up. but nobody wants to be patient. The Bible says love is patience. You have to be patient. We have no patience. So it's either they come ready or they don't come at all. That is, you missing out. You want to meet somebody who's already established and you entitled to what they have. You know what I did? I built with that lady. Substance abuse, addiction. If man, you know, some things are just extreme. I think that right there is a little extreme for me. That right there, they need a friend. They need a friend, a close friend, not a relationship. I won't meet somebody who has substance abuse and be with them. I'll be their friend. I'm crying here when you speak the truth. I'm serious. Thank you, Kathy, for real. It's not what we listen. We have to open our scope, but that's understanding that your heart has to be open and you have to learn discernment. Discernment has to play a big role in this. You have to learn to discern, understanding that there is no waste time. There's no wasted time because this 10 years that I spent with this lady, this past 10 years, if you all see, we look at things differently. You look at things as it didn't work. I look at things as everything works for his own. See, when you see things, you say it don't work. When things end, you say it don't work. But it always works. It always works. There's nothing that doesn't work. There's nothing that didn't work. Everything works the way how it's supposed to work. Because if you understand life, you realize life never ends. Do you know? Do you all notice that? Life never ends. Now I don't care where. Listen, have you ever seen a little have you ever seen a little plant or a little weed grow from a concrete? When there's a concrete street, there's a little weed growing in it. Love, support, and encouragement. You became yeah. Have you ever seen life just grow at any? You ever seen a crack? Just a crack in the road or a crack in the concrete, and a life just spurts up under there. I don't know how it finds it, but it finds that hole, it finds that crack, and it begins to grow. That's what life does. Life will always find a way. I don't know why we always think, I wasted my life, I wasted my time. You don't waste time. You was there. You did it. You enjoyed it. You enjoy sometimes. You didn't enjoy sometimes, but you didn't waste no time. Some of you all don't want to make the wrong decision because you're afraid that if you make the wrong decisions, I made a video today. I said, it's not that you are afraid to lose people. The problem is you are afraid to lose yourself. You are afraid that when they leave, they'll take you with them. In your own healing, you don't have the capacity to deal with someone else. Trauma, that's a recipe for more trauma and problems. There's a time where we got to ask the question, why do we continuously need to work on healing and healing and healing? What if there's nothing wrong? What if you just don't want to accept what is? What if you just don't want to accept that something happened? What if you refuse to accept somebody don't like you, somebody don't love you? Your father left you because he left you. Your idiot ex-husband or ex-wife left because that's what they did. What if healing is not needed as we think it is? Because when are we going to stop trying to heal? The narrative is pushing this healing. What's wrong with you? Tell me what's wrong with you. Do you know what's wrong with you? Besides, you keep hearing healing, the word and the term healing, so you think something is wrong. What's wrong with you? What do you think is wrong with you guys? That you're going to constantly need healing, constantly need healing, constantly need healing, healing. The journey never ends because you never put an end to it. Understand that even when the Bible says now, even when the Bible says you are healed, even the Bible says it is finished, take it. It is finished. It's being finished, but you're still walking funny. Sometimes there's nothing wrong with you or your foot, but you remember the pain, so you begin to limp just because you don't want it to come back. You see, like when you have a limp, have you seen like when you have a limp, right? And you had an injury in your leg, but you know it's healed, but you don't want it to come back, so you gotta walk carefully. So you limp. You put a limp on it extra because you're afraid that the pain might come back. So you walk with a limp and nothing is wrong with your damn leg. Do you know what I'm talking about? That's what we are doing. We're always gonna heal. Sometimes there's nothing wrong with you. It's already healed. It's already complete. It's already finished. But something is, we still fighting different reasons. Why can't we be present? In the presence, you realize nothing is wrong. Do you know? Have you ever sit in the present moment? Yeah, man. Have you ever sit? Go ahead, try it. Try it. Can I show you all this? Can I show you something real quick? Can I show you something? Can I show you guys something? Please. You all want to see it? Oh, you know what? I'm going to be honest. I'm going to show you this. And I want you to follow me. Let me show you something. Let me change your perspective just a little bit, okay? And I don't want you all to judge me. I want you all to pay attention, okay? Pay attention and see what's really going on. Give me 1 second. Oh, boy. I don't think my phone is going to last. I don't think my phone is going to last. My phone is at 10% again. What's wrong with this? Just give me a second. Because I want to show you guys something. Same to you, Julia. Thank you so much. You enjoy your day. Oh, maybe. Oh, man. Yeah, it ain't working. You know what? Maybe another time. Maybe another time. I'll do this, okay? Because it's not working. Maybe, you know what? How about this? Tomorrow morning. Who's free tomorrow morning? Yeah, I know, right? I know, right, Miranda? Who is free tomorrow morning? Let me do this for you guys tomorrow morning. Let's wake up tomorrow morning and meet me here. Who want to do that? Does anybody want to do that? 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time? 7 Eastern Standard Time. 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tomorrow. Let's do it. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. You say, B1 sister, you say, who are we to judge? Okay, good. So let's meet here tomorrow, Eastern Standard Time, and we'll do something. Oh, that's 4 a.m. for you? Oh, man. I think 7 is 6 Central. So tomorrow, let's meet tomorrow morning. Let's do this thing because I want to show you how real healed that you are. I want to show you how healed that you are. Meet me on YouTube. Meet me on YouTube. As a matter of fact, meet me wherever. I'll be ready. 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I don't know what time that is in Morocco though. That's Tiana. Where you at? Where you located? Oh, Miranda, you're in Alaska. Okay, yeah, you far away. I love this channel. Thank you, Jamisha. Let me show you guys how free that you are and how free that you are being, but you're not thinking about it. You are thinking about everything else besides your freedom. South Africa. Okay. Michigan. Okay. So tomorrow, let me show you all how free you are. Let me just give you all a place in your mind and put you all somewhere so that you can realize how free that you always were. And so if you take this, what I'm saying, if you take this, right? If you take this, hey, Alvita, how you doing? Thank you so much. If you take this, then you can practice on your own. Okay. So because when I promise tomorrow, why not now? Because my phone's is not my technology is not acting up, is acting up right now. Plus I have to go anyway. So tomorrow morning is better. All right. You're gonna be there tomorrow, don't worry. We're not promised, but we just might. And if we don't make it, hey, it's just, then we didn't need it. You all have a beautiful day. Thank you for joining me. If you haven't seen a video of me and my wife, go to YouTube and watch it. It's just I'm gonna do more videos with her because I think some people ask me for more videos to hear her perspective, just a bit long, just on certain different things. And to be honest, I love her perspective too. She's not like me. She's nothing like me. She's not on this side of the growth, this stuff, but she is her perspective is deep. I love it. I enjoy it. So thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for your time. Thank you for coming. And I will see you guys tomorrow morning. All right. Be blessed. All right. See you guys later. YouTube, hey, YouTube, make sure you guys come back tomorrow morning, all right? I don't even know. You don't even know if you're gonna come back because you're probably ain't coming, huh? You'll be like, you gotta sleep. I ain't missing my sleep for nobody. I don't know who you are, who you think you are. It ain't that serious. But I think when you learn these type of stuff that I'm about to show you, you realize how close healing really is. You could contact me on my email. Oh, thank you, B1 sister. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That's very kind of you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. A matter of fact, I'm about to when I do my membership on YouTube, I started my membership program. When I do my membership, I'm gonna have 3 different categories. I'm gonna have a video for my members, for members only, and then I'm gonna have 1 day per week where we meet and speak on some books and have some deeper meaning, and then we're gonna have one level where you meet with me 1 time a month for just progress report and all these things. All right. So thank you so much. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Time tomorrow is 7 a.m. So that's what I'm gonna do starting. So it's gonna be for the one level one is gonna be like videos and special videos, and nobody else is gonna see those videos but the membership. Level 2 is gonna be those things plus that we're gonna have a Zoom. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Will you do the live calls and chat? I think the live calls. Well, so the live calls, the live Zoom once a week classes is gonna be on Zoom where we can all interact. So I think Zoom is one of them places that we can all. I send you the link. We can all interact. We can all ask the questions that we need to ask or speak what we think. Speak what we learn. Speak what they take from this stuff right here. Yeah. So like Zoom. And then the one-on-one is going to be a link just for one person where we meet. Yeah, so that's what I want to do. So I'll send the link every week for the to the group for those people, and then we'll meet. And then because like I said, I want to start with that book. This book right here is going to be my first book that we start with. I told you guys this earlier. The 7 Spiritual Laws of Success. That's where we're gonna start this book right here, so we can explain and break down these 7 spiritual laws. I'm based in Georgia, in the U.S. So thank you guys for coming. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you so much. Thank you, B1 sister. Thank you guys. Thank you, Morocco. Thank you for all the donation. I appreciate you guys. You all are too kind. All right. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right. Miranda, I keep forgetting, huh? I don't know why I keep forgetting. Let me put it in my phone again. The Essence Mirror. It's on YouTube, right? Let me see. I think my internet is going. I don't know why. That's why I couldn't get on here. But I got you. So, okay. You all have a beautiful day, all right? I'll see you guys later. Peace.